Okay, Rudiments and the Handbook. All right, so we're assuming we know a little bit about technique. We can play some of the Chop 13 muscles and we developed those. We've gone through some basics in snare technique. And obviously, beginner rudiments would be a good place to start instead of jumping straight to these, because some of those concepts are obviously going to transfer here. But we are going to take this nice and slow. This is an extended lesson instead of the quick review that we have available as well. So this is meant for more 6th graders transitioning to 7th grade, or 7th graders trying to level up going into high school here, getting ready for some of these rudiments in your solo, or some of the vocabulary in your drumline book, or solos at your high school level as well. First off, never have a downward angle. Your hands should be over the top of your beats so that all these rudiments have a nice downstroke and we can control the heights. A lot of these rudiments are going to be 2-height rudiments, and we need to make sure that we have a nice inner beat down here instead of really high inner beats. All right, so lesson 25s. We're going to start here with some good heights. Everything's in the back fulcrum. Obviously, that first drag is not going to be, and we're going to open our fingers for a second. And some of it depends on tempo, what kind of drag we're going to use. But just to start here, we're going to go nice and easy. Let's just go 60, nice and slow. Obviously, the beginning is just check here. So I have a downstroke in my right, then an upstroke, then another downstroke. So we don't need any fingers for that, so don't grab any of this. So let's just get that motion in our right hand. Make sure the back fulcrum, you're squeezing your pinky, your thumb is pushing down on the downstroke, your wrist is freezing for a second, and we're getting that nice low height. High, low, high, and we freeze. Make sure we're not loose in the back here, okay? Now obviously the left hands are just going to be doing taps along with that. Now make sure you have 2 heights. Don't go high, low, medium. That's 3 heights instead of high, low, 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 high. So make sure that second right is matching the height of your left hand. High, low, low. Really fix it. Make sure your downstroke is pausing and pointing down. Point down. Now keep going. Okay, we got to master these heights first. And stop. Okay, let's talk about our drags a little bit here. Now, if we're just doing left-hand taps right now, at this tempo, there is some downstroke there is some pause. When we do the drag, obviously you could do a 2-for-1 from the arm, open up in the back fingers, make sure the fingers aren't touching and stopping the drag. Okay, it's not much of a lift. And we want this to be an exact 30-second note. Da-da, da-da, digga, digga, digga. Same as a roll, right? Digga, 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 da-da. So let's go back and forth between a drag and a tap. So you got to make sure you close your hand on the tap and obviously open it for the drag. Make sure it's nice and low. You don't have to lift too much. Okay. Now, obviously, if this is so slow that you could push-pull this. Now, that's more of an advanced technique that we covered in double triple in the Chop 13, where you would let the first stroke bounce and then you pull in for the second note. That's going to give you a more robust sound if you're ready for it. Even though I'm engaging the fingers more and closing, that doesn't mean I'm squeezing it too hard. But as you can hear, if I just do drags, that'll work, but if I push-pull it, it's got a little more substance. So if you're ready for the push-pull, then do that. If not, try to get your 2-for-1 drag. Okay, but the height's got to be down there, okay? So let's get the second measure. Still got to keep the heights from the first measure, okay? Join me when you're ready. We'll just loop it. So even though the left finger's open, I don't need to open my right hand downstroke. Open, close. Open, close. And make sure it's not this, where that second right is high. You want it to match. Try just the first 3 notes. Make sure the last right leads. Make sure left drag is leading to the same height in your right hand. Okay? Same color. Same height. Shouldn't change to that. Should be nice and low. Now just drop another left. Make sure you're not over squeezing where you get a buzz. Add your other downstroke. Da 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 da. Make sure it's actual rhythm. Da 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 da. And good heights. Don't overplay the accent. Just play the height. Okay, make sure it sounds just like a rhythm. Da 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 da. Okay, and the last measure is just 4 in a row. 1, 2. Let's just loop it. 2. Ready? Go. Da 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 da. Check your heights. Your right hand should be closed the whole time. Don't let your pinky come off the stick. You're not squeezing your right hand, but you are pulling that left pinky into your palm so you get that sound and control of the downstroke. If your hands open up a little bit, then it's going to be out of control, right? You got to keep it closed. Point down on these accents. Make sure the left hand's not changing heights. Don't go, right? It's just dropping in there. Okay, make sure you have that consistency of height and sound and rhythmical integrity. All right, so let's do the whole thing, lesson 25. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, remember, this exercise didn't fall from the sky. So you're gonna make sure your heights are good. It's little baby steps. Okay, then you're adding your drag and make sure the heights are still good. And then obviously you wanna do it 4 in a row after that. Okay, if you can't do that, go back and get it right. Okay, 6-stroke roll is gonna be kind of more the same. Now we're adding an extra downstroke in your left because we go 1, E, and So all that's required is that you lift your left. You don't have to open your fingers for that. And you create that downstroke, which you don't need fingers for either. So it's a downstroke. The thumb's going to help keep it down. The wrist pointing down. The stick is going to help keep it down. Obviously, keeping your fingers closed in the back is going to help. Now, you're eventually going to be coming in here with a left drag and lifting. Then you got to close your hand right away to be ready for this downstroke. So this is a fulcrum shifting exercise here that we've kind of been working on in other ways. So let's look at the first measure and make sure the heights are good. 1, 2, loop the first measure. 1, 2, ready, go. High, low, low, high, high. Down, down, down. So the inside notes, low, low, should be low. Low, low. Make sure you point down, boom, boom. Point down, low, low. You don't need to open your fingers for that. Grab, grab, grab. Do not do that, okay? Make sure it's wrist, wrist, wrist. Everything in the back as I'm playing is secure, okay? Not overly squeezing, but we're cushioning with our back hands. Okay, now we're gonna add that same little left drag and make sure after that drag, we close up right away and lift that wrist. 1, 2, ready, go. Da, digga, da, bop, bop. Just loop it. Get the drag to be a good rhythm. Da, 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 da. After that first drag, close your fingers. Close. Open, close. Open, close. Learn how to manipulate your fingers. A lot of kids will just, once they have one drag, they just leave it open. You gotta know when to close it back up. Now we're gonna add one more drag in your right hand. So we're gonna go da, 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 da. So let's just focus on that. So make sure we downstroke, then we'll open our fingers. Don't open your fingers earlier. Now after we're done with the drags, we're gonna close them up, okay? Make sure it sounds like rhythm. Da, digga, da, da. Da, digga, da, da. Now your 2 downstrokes. Down, down, down. Open, open, close, close. Open, open, close, close. Make sure rhythm. Da, digga, digga, da, da. Da, digga, digga, da, da. Check your heights. If you have trouble with your heights, you could also do this with any of these. You could start low and no accents. And make sure the heights are good. Then maybe do like 6 and 3. And make sure that the 3 is still not getting high. And crescendo to up to the right height. And make sure the inner beats don't crescendo. Should stay down low. All right, let's do the whole thing. 6-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. Listen to the rhythm. Try it again. Stay calm. Remember, you have to be very picky with your heights and the rhythmical integrity of your rhythms. Make sure it's perfect. Da, digga, digga, bop, bop. Okay, don't accept sort of heights or sort of rhythm. Make sure it's perfect. Okay, 7-stroke rolls, more of the same. We have a downstroke to start, just like we did for lesson 25, so checking our heights. Then we're gonna automatically insert drags into everything else. So you're gonna downstroke, open, open, close your right, close your left after the last drag, and then another downstroke. So you open your fingers for longer, especially in your left, but you gotta know when to close once you're done. Okay, let's just loop the actual tap 7. That measure 2 is called a tap 7, okay? Right, double, 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 right. Right, double, 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 right. Get the heights to stay low. Try it with no accents. Ready, and go. Close your hands once you're done with the drag. Close, close. Now add the accent a little higher. Make sure the second right, the first right drag is nice and low. You might need to check it without the last accent. Try that. Down, drag, 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 nice and low. You don't want this, where that right's a little bit beefy. You don't want that. Make sure that they're the same heights on those 3 drags. Same, same, same. Now add the accent. Close your fingers. Point down. Make sure it's only 2 heights. High, low, 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 high. Okay, the third measure is the exact same thing, but we're getting rid of the first downstroke. So actually it's easier, okay? So you have rest, boom, 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 bop. Rest, E, and a stop. Or rest, T, take, ta, stop. So this is kind of similar to timing number 1, the D variation, right? But nice and low. Rest, boom, 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 bop. Rest, left, right. And then we're gonna add drags on that. So it all starts low, and then it's with a downstroke. You'll notice on the last roll, I made it a dotted 8th note. That's the same thing as 3 16th notes with rolls on it. So I'm just trying to show you it decoded and then how you're gonna see it most times, okay? So start to already pair the 2. Okay, a dotted 8th note with the rolls on it is gonna be 3 16th note drag, 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 drag. Okay, and then your release. Okay, let's loop the last measure again. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. And down. Rest. Fingers close. Da 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 da. Mama dada mama dad. Da 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 da. Make sure it's a rhythm. Da 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 da. Nice and open. Da 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 da. Okay, let's play the whole thing. 7-stroke rolls. 1, tap 7, and then a regular 7. 1, 2, ready, go. Check your heights. Listen to the interpretation and make sure the heights are still good. Rest. 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 Okay, if you didn't get it perfectly, go back, repeat it, slow it down, do what you gotta do. Okay, paradiddles. Obviously we're doing 8th note paradiddles and then 16th note paradiddles. Now we wanna make sure that we are getting the correct downstroke and getting a downstroke on the accent. Okay, again, pointing down the stick, thumb stops it, fingers in the back, don't need to open for any of that. And then we have nice low inner beats. Okay, and when we get to 16 notes, that's going to be pushing a little bit more, but we still have a downstroke. And depending on your tempo, you're going to stroke out that double, stroke it, double, okay? Or if we get faster, you might start to do some push-pull down there, okay? Where you're letting it bounce and then you're grabbing it to get that nice thick sound. Now we could get fast enough eventually where we're doing drags on those doubles. But if this is the extended lesson, we're probably not doing that advanced yet. So we're just gonna do it nice and easy with either turning your wrist or push-pulling if you're ready for that. Let's give it a shot. 1, 2, ready, go. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Now all these accents are pointing down and pausing. Pause, freeze, down, down, stop. Do it again. Paradiddle, look at the heights and make sure it's clean. Paradiddle, 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 para. Okay, make sure that after you play your first accent, don't have a reactionary lift. That's what a lot of sixth graders try to do, is kind of lift the left after the right hits. You got to be okay with playing high and then low. Let me hear that. High, low. Is your left hand just dropping in? It should. Don't lift it. Left hand doesn't really need to lift that much, if anything. Okay, add the diddle. Paradiddle. Now in the diddle, I'm going to raise my left to get ready for my left paradiddle, okay? Paradiddle. 1, 2, ready, go. Paradiddle. Now I don't need to lift until after the low left plays. Now try left hand. Down low. Ready, go. High low. Ready, go. Freeze it. Don't lift your right. Okay, now the diddle. Make sure it's low. The right will raise. And get ready. Okay, get the idea? You have to react on the diddle to lift for the next accent. Now when you're lifting, you don't need to lift opening your fingers. Just turn your wrist, okay? Let's try it one more time. Paradiddles. 2, ready, go. Down, 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 lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, repeat. Get low interbeats. Okay, if you're not getting the heights of the rhythm or control, pause the video, go back, slow it down, do what you got to do. Okay, double paradiddles is more of the same. Now we have 2 paras. Para, paradiddle, para, paradiddle. Now you could also play this where each para has an accent. Para, paradiddle, para, paradiddle. Now in the version you have, it's just one accent. But just know you could do 2 accents. 1, 2, ready, go. Para, paradiddle, 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 right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. Now, if you could do the paradiddles pretty well, going into double paradiddles, it shouldn't be that much of a change. You actually have more time to think because you have one more of the easy paras, right? So it gives you a chance to think. Let's do the extra accent just for fun, okay? So on the paras, those all are going to be accents. Okay, when we get faster, your para ends up being full down, where you can let it rebound. I don't think we're going to be at the tempo right now, but just know that's what would happen if you got faster. You would let the first accent actually rebound and open your hands. Okay, and then you would downstroke the second one. Full down, full down, full down, double, full down, double. Just know that's what would happen if we went faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Double, paradiddle, double, paradiddle, double, paradiddle, full down, full down, full down, para, paradiddle, para, paradiddle, para, paradiddle, para, paradiddle, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. Always end down. Okay, single paradiddle diddle. So this is going right, left, right, right, left, left. Okay, so now we're doing 2 of the diddles. Diddle, diddle, right, right, left, left, or left, left, right, right. We still have 1 para in this. Okay, so obviously we're going to downstroke the para, just like we did for paradiddles. Para, and then we just have drop, 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 drop. So it's really not that much different, it's just a different sequence. Okay, so let's check it out. Just do the 8th notes. 2, ready, go. Right, left, drop it, right, left, right, right, left, left. Not too bad, right? Now on the last left, left, you would start lifting your right for the 16th notes, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Paradiddle, diddle, 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 right, left, right, right, left, left, 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 stop. Okay? Now, obviously this one doesn't go off the left hand, but we should be able to play it off the left hand as well. Okay, try the left hand. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, Make sure you're downstroking on these accents. Down, 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 down. Okay, if you haven't mastered the heights, the stickings, or the rhythms, make sure you go back and really get it where it looks just like me, okay? Okay, triple paradiddle. We're gonna go straight into 60 notes on this one. So it's gonna be right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. So it's gonna be para, para, paradiddle, stop. So I had 3 paras, that's a triple paradiddle. Okay, and then we're doing off the left. Para, para, paradiddle, boom. Obviously on the diddle, I'm gonna be lifting to get ready for my next accent, okay? For the paras, again, it's written as one accent, downstroke, downstroke. You could put accents on all the paras, okay? Para, para, paradiddle, stop. You're thinking triple, paradiddle, stop. There's a couple different ways you can think about it, okay? Let's do it with one accent as written. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Para, para, paradiddle, downstroke, rest. Para, para, paradiddle, downstroke, rest. Para, para, paradiddle, para, 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 lift, para, 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 lift, down, para, para, lift, para. Okay, let's try it. If you didn't get that, make sure you master that, slow down. Let's do this with accents on all the pairs. So we're gonna have triple paradiddle, triple paradiddle, okay? Now if we were faster, this would be full, full, down on the accents, full, full, down. So you have 2 notes of bounce, bounce, and the last one you would do the downstroke, okay? Bounce, bounce, down, bounce, bounce, down. The reason why is because if it's going back up to an accent, you've got to let it come back to that height. When you're done on the last accent, we're not coming up, so we need to end down. So we have our heights ready for the interbeats there. Okay, let's give it a shot. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Triple paradiddle left, now to the left. Triple paradiddle right. Now play it all in a row. Triple paradiddle, triple paradiddle, triple down, triple paradiddle, stop. It's real important that the 3rd accent is a downstroke and it looks good and it's pointing down. That way you're set up for success on your heights, on your interbeats. Okay, if you can't do that yet, pause it. Okay, Paradiddle Variations. So this is a check exercise. So we'll have check and then do A, then you go check, then B, check, then C, check, then D. All the stickings are gonna be based on paradiddle sticking. So it's gonna be right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And your accents are always downstroking on the downbeat. If we've mastered paradiddles, the first measure should be easy, okay? Paradiddle, 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 stop. Make sure you're downstroking. 1, 2, on the accents, go. Down, down, heights gotta be pristine. Okay. If you can't do paradiddles with perfect heights, perfect rhythm, perfect hit spots, then you're not ready to do this exercise because it's just gonna get harder in the variations. And if you can't do the check is supposed to be like the control, the easy part, and that way you can reference it when you're doing the harder parts, okay? Now remember, there's no hard or easy, there's just familiar and unfamiliar, so that's why we're getting familiar with this. So A, all we're doing is putting a drag on the first accent. You could do a drag where it's a 2 for 1, but you gotta close your finger and kind of downstroke it so it's ready and it ends here. It doesn't end here with your fingers open. It ends by closing it and pointing down. If you are ready at a slower tempo like this, you could push-pull it. And obviously your fingers close at the end of a push-pull and you could just end down. That's gonna get you a more robust sound. You might not be ready for that right now. So you could do a drag, but the most important thing is that you've gotta close your fingers at the end, okay? So let's just practice that. Just go drag and close your finger. Make sure it's an actual 30-second note. Da-da. Digga, 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 digga. Open and close, open and close. Okay, get a good feel for that. A push-pull would sound like this, where I'm actually producing the second note by pulling the fingers into my hand. See, that sounds beefier. If you're not ready for that, just go back for a 2 for 1, where you just have the right pressure and get 2 notes that are equal to a 30-second note, and we close our finger at the end. Now, from there, we just do a paradiddle. I think it's real important at this tempo is we don't open our fingers for the doubles because we don't really need to. That way you don't confuse your hands from a downbeat drag to the doubles that are on the and, okay? Close, 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 close. So we don't open until we're about to play the drag, okay? Let's try A. 1, 2, ready, go. Try it again. Make sure the rhythm sounds right. Dig-a-dut-dut-dut, 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 dig-a-dut-dut-dut. Let's try it without accents, okay? That we can really make sure we're low. Maybe a little higher on the drag now, like 6. Can you still stay low on the non-drags? A little higher, like 9. Close your fingers after the drag down, normal. Okay, if you can't do that, slow it down, repeat it. Now let's look at B. This is kind of like a lesson 25 with the paradiddle sticking. So we're going to make sure we have a downstroke, a drag that closes immediately after, and then we have a double. Try 1. Da 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 da. Sounds like short haircut. Short and haircut. Da, left, left, right, right. Make sure the drag is leading. Okay, it's almost like you're doing a double in your left and then you're doing a slow double in your right. So it's like 2 doubles, but one's double the speed. Dig-a-dot-dot. Down, da-da-dot-dot. Try it off your left. Down, da-da-dot-dot. Left, right, right, left, left. Ready, go. Okay, so you got to get good at both and then let's string them together. Okay, let's try B. 1, 2, ready, go. If you can't do that fast, loop it on a slower percentage and then come back to me at this tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. After your drag, you've got to close your fingers. Let's get the heights now, okay? Dial in the heights. Okay, don't move on unless you've got that. Okay, C is a combination of A and B. We have a high drag, followed by a low drag, then our double. Okay, so let's just do one. So let's just do the 5-stroke roll, which is your high double, followed by a low double, and then end with a ride. Dig-a-dig-a-da. Let's just do that. Close your fingers after the drag. Make sure that ride is low. Don't go. That's not what we want. We want down. Make sure that last note is matching the height of your left, which should be low as well. Don't accidentally react and have a high left. We don't want that. We want a low left. Try it off your left hand. Left, right, left. Got to get the heights. Close your fingers after the drag and make sure it's a rhythm. Dig-a-dig-a-da. Okay, so we got to be able to do both of those. So go right, left, right, left, right, left. Close, close, close. Dig-a-dig-a-da, dig-a-dig-a-da. Close your fingers when you're done. Low, 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 low. So then obviously we would add our doubles after that. Let's give it a shot. 1. And if this is too fast, loop this measure and slow it down percentage-wise. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, don't move on unless you got that. Okay, and D is the paradiddle sticking, but we're putting a drag on the last partial of each beat. So we have paradiddle. So we're putting a diddle on the last part of the diddle. Paradiddle. Now the way I kind of think about this is like a drag. So kind of go, do a right hand downstroke. Now lift your left and do a rough or a drag into your left. So go right, 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 left. Try that. Down, right, right, left. And the left's also a downstroke. Down, da, da, da. We want to have that connection, dig-a-da. Okay, then obviously it switches from left to right, dig-a-da. Okay, so let's just focus on the accent and the drag leading into the accent. So we're going to go like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. And really develop that connection of going from the drag or the rough into the accent. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Right, rubber left, 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 right, rubber left, 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 right. Feel that connection. Down, low, down, low, down, low, down, low, down. Check your sticking. The hand you accent should be the low drag that's coming next, okay? So it's going to be right, right, left, left, right, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Right, rubber left, 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 right. But the drag is low. Ready, go. Low, 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 low. So when you're doing the drag, the other hand's lifting. Last time. Okay, if you have that feel, this is going to be a lot easier when we add the other 2 inner beats. So now we're going to go right, left, right, right, left. Let's just get 1 beat to 1 beat. Right, left, right, rubber left. 1, 2, ready, go. Paradiddle left. Right hand again. Make sure you downstroke at the end. Close your fingers. The left hand didn't use any fingers yet. It's all wrist. Okay, now let's try it off the left. Beat 2. Left, right, left, left, right. Now the right hand is downstroke. And the left has a quick drag, which you close your fingers right after. Okay, if you can't do from one side to the other, go back and loop it before we try this all together. 1, 2, all together. 1, 2, ready, go. And if you couldn't do that, slow it down and loop it and do it again with me at a slower percentage. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, let's do the whole exercise. Here we go. If you can't do it all the way through at 100%, loop it and take it down percentage-wise. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Check. A. Check. B. Check. C. Check. D. Okay, if you can't do that, if they're both the right heights or the right interpretation where it sounds like 30-second notes on your drags, then go back and slow it down. Lesson 25. 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Listen to the rhythm. One, two, ready, go. Check your heights. Listen to the interpretation and make sure the heights are still good. Rest. 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 Paradiddles. 2, ready, go. Down, 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 lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, repeat. Get low inner beats. One, two, ready, go. Para, paradiddle, 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 right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. 1, 2, ready, go. Paradiddle, diddle, 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 right, left, right, right, left, left, 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 stop. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Para, para, paradiddle, downstroke, rest. Para, para, paradiddle, downstroke, rest. Para, para, paradiddle, para, 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 lift, para, 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 lift, down, para, para, lift, para. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Check. A, check, B, check, C, check, D.